Alright, guys. It is Tuesday, March 1st, 2022 at 10:05 p.m. It is the first day of meteorological spring, so happy spring, at least meteorological wise. Anyways, let's take a look at dailyverses.net. We have verse of the day. It says, "The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears them. He delivers them from all their troubles. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." Psalm 34, verse 17 through 18. Alright, let's start with Biden announces the U.S. will close its skies to Russian aircraft. In his State of the Union speech, Biden also highlighted the unity between the U.S. and its NATO allies in responding to Russian invasion of Ukraine and said oligarchs would pay. Alright, the U.S. will close its skies to Russian aircraft. President Joe Biden announced on Tuesday during his State of the Union address. Alright, so that is pretty much a lot of things that have been going down with Russia. People have been turning their backs on Putin and trying to close everything off that's Russian. They've been blocking the Russian team from playing soccer. They've been pretty much just banning everything that's Russian. I believe in my county here in North Carolina, they pretty much took all the alcohol off the shelves that had to be that was Russian. They took all the any product that was Russian, that was alcohol wise. They took it off the shelves, and they pretty much started promoting Ukrainian vodkas and Ukrainian alcohol. So pretty much everybody's turning their backs on Russia. Alright, also, it appears that there's a delay in the invasion. It says it now appears that leaking Russian plans has pretty much, there's a lot of delay because the Russians and the Russian troops have not enough gasoline in their tanks, and they're pretty much being delayed. Also, a lot of Ukrainian people have been standing up and fighting for Ukraine. So there's been a delay in the invasion. It says day 4 of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, and they still haven't taken any major city. Our troops have been delayed to ensure no civilian casualties. Will likely be followed by indiscriminate bombings, but who knows? They're pretty much it keeps looking like Russia isn't advancing in a in a way that's taking over any cities. It just pretty much delayed they don't have enough gas. I actually saw on a post somebody who took a tank from Russia from that they found in the field because it was empty and abandoned. They took a tank and they put it on eBay for I think $200,000 or something like that on eBay. I was quite shocked. So pretty much they're not Russia isn't really advancing right now. All right, next. US and EU obsessions with road salt are hurting freshwater ecosystems and our drinking water. Let's take a look at this. It says the United States and Europe obsessions with road salt are hurting freshwater ecosystems and our drinking water. William Hintz likes to think the complex connections are making our environment a series of dominoes. You push one domino and many other dominoes fall, even though you didn't push them, Hintz, an assistant professor, university's leader, Department of Environmental Sciences, tells the inverse. In his recent search, Hintz shows us how far dominoes can fall, linking the de-icing salt Americans use to keep our roads safe to the survival of freshwater ecosystems. Hence, research offers a grim look at the ways humans' activity and are already harming food webs in lake ecosystem. The findings were published Monday in the journal Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. So, a lot of the salt water that's affecting the Great Lakes is from all the salt that's being added because of the snow that people use as salt for the snow. Alright, guys. Next, we have Asteroid 22DM4 to fly past Earth at 0.6 lunar distances from Earth. It says a newly discovered asteroid designated 2022 DM4 will fly past Earth at a distance of 0.68 lunar distances. That is the 28th known asteroid to fly past Earth within one lunar distance since the start of the year. That is 28 different asteroids that have passed within one lunar distance of the beginning of the year. That's a lot of asteroids, and it's only the beginning of the year. It's not been that long. Who knows how many more are going to be passing that close. I'll leave you guys a link so you guys can look into this article. Alright, next. Flood disaster in Queensland and New South Wales after a year's worth of rain, Australia. Last video I did as well. I was talking about the flooding in Australia. Here we go again. It says the Australian Bureau of Meteorology has issued numerous major flood warnings across southeast Queensland and northern New South Wales, with severe weather warning remaining current of several parts of the region. Multiple major flooding warnings remain current for northeastern New South Wales, including Tweed, Richmond, Wilsons, Clarence, Brunswick, Rivers, and Marshall Creek. Authorities are describing the situation as unprecedented and warning the worst is yet to come. At least 8 people have been killed and 3 remain missing in Queensland after a year's worth of rain fell on parts of the southeast. Record river floodings have been reported as part of the region of 6 feet above record. 58,000 homes have been flooded in Brisbane alone. Tens of thousands of customers are without power. Public transport is disrupted and many schools are closed. Residents have been asked to conserve water. So heads up, Australia. Please pray for the people of Australia because there's so much going on there. Alright, next. From Zero Hedge, we have Biden delivers the first official State of the Union address. Alright, China buys 700,000 barrels of Iranian oil every day, violating U.S. sanctions. That's a lot of violations there. Also, a cargo ship carrying 4,000 luxury cars sinks in heavy seas. And then she sank, which was a surprise. So, another cargo ship sinking. Alright, it says here Biden to ban Russian flights over U.S. airspace as Boeing suspends support service for Russian airlines. Everybody's turning away from Russia. Alright. Alright, doesn't seem... Alright. Next, we have from Jet Propulsion Laboratory of California Institute of Technology from NASA, we have the next 5 asteroid approaches. We have 2022 DC-4, which is 42 feet in size, about the size of a bus. Closest Earth approach, 241,000 miles from Earth. That is close. This right here is very close. That's close to Earth. March 1st, 2022. Then the second one, 2022 DY2, is 21 feet in size, about the size of a bus. Look how close this is. 266,000 miles from Earth. That is very close. March 1st, 2022. Then we have the third asteroid, 2022 DA3, about 30 feet in size, about the size of a bus. Also close, but not as close as the other two. 824,000 miles from Earth on March 1st, 2022. Then we have 2022 DQ1, about 45 feet in size. It's about the size of a house. 1,780,000 miles from Earth on March 1st. And finally, oh my goodness, look how close this is. Alright, 2022 DM4, 16 feet in size, about the size of a car. But look how close to Earth this asteroid is. 161,000 miles from Earth on March 2nd. That's tomorrow. Alright guys, so we have very close approach asteroids. As you see here, 241,000 miles, 266,000 miles. The other one is 824,000 miles, not as close, but still close. And then 161,000 miles. That is very close to Earth. Alright guys, next we have the sun. As you see here, the coronal hole is facing Earth. Pretty much very dangerous. And then we have here a solar flare on the right hand side, slightly bubbling off into space. You see there. Alright, also the Aurora Borealis forecast here on the right. Alright, and then the estimated planetary K index seems to be normal, not too high. Alright, guys, that's it for this video. Hit like and subscribe for more news. God bless you guys. Stay safe and pray for each other. Alright, see you guys next time.